Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This time I'll be showing you guys my movie promo Gogeta deck. So, if you don't know what this does, on the unawakened side, it has the permanent where that you cannot play cards that are 6 cost or higher in your whole deck. So that does suck because you can't play the big boy Gogeta, but that's fine because the way this deck is built, it works around to level 5 and helps you just defend your leader. So you don't need the big guys. But then its auto effect is that whenever it attacks a leader card, you could take a life, and if you do, you draw a card. So being able to, self awaken and draw a card, like it's like +2 every time he swings, so that it's like really fast. It lets you keep up against certain decks. But it kind of does suck if you're facing an aggro deck because they just rush you down. But yes, like if you face against let's say you face against a Shenron, it's really key. Or not really key, but it's really good because you take your life when you want to, And then when you awaken, you untap one and draw one, so it's one of the unique effects. And on the awaken side, whenever you attack, you draw a card, and then it's activate main once per turn effect is you could create a life, and then discard against 5k, and then you choose like all of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets around barriers, so it's really good. It negates their whole effect, so it gets around like the blockers and like the deadly defenders and like the Vegeta, so really good. But then the downside of the effect is that you create a life, but then also you can't play cards for the rest of the turn except through the fusion mechanic. So if you have a Gogeta in hand, you're all fine, but if you don't, you have to play everything before you do the effect. So gotta keep that in mind. It's a good effect, but I still prefer the start of the Gogeta because you could just stop the negate attack and just swing with the big boy. So yeah. So let's get to the main deck. So with this list, I'm focusing more on a Goku package. So for sure, gotta play the 4 kind Saiyan Son Goku. You guys probably haven't seen this card since like set 1 or set 2. Or no, even set 3 when they made Ultra Instinct. But yeah, it's probably been a while since you guys seen this card. But yeah, you can look at top 7 for a blue Goku, and then you pick one and add to hand. And it works well because, lets you search off your vanillas. The Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Son Goku. You need to play this vanilla because I do play the Super Saiyan 3, and it requires this specific card to evolve off of. It does suck because you need a card to rely on another card, but it's still a really good like engine, especially for this deck. So, and the whole engine is like legit like 20k each, so it lets you have multiple fuse targets. And then my next 2-drop is the Super Combo, which is the 4 Great Saiyaman. I don't play Overwhelm in the deck, so this just this becomes live pretty quick, especially if you resolve the Super Saiyan 3 effect. Like once you resolve it once, this is live immediately. So good card. And then the last 2-drop I play is 3 Unyielding Spirit Trunks. If you guys remember my actual the other Gogeta deck, I played a gotenks package, so I played 4 of this. But in this, the 4th isn't needed. You probably could just play with 2, but I went with 3 because you want to see it with the combo of the Vanilla Goku and the Super Saiyan 3, because the turn you summon the Vanilla, you could bring out the Super Saiyan 3. So, like if you see the 3 cards in hand, like just keep them, like it's a good combo. And then that's it for the 2-drops. For the 3s, play 3 Deadly Defender Vegeta. Only 3. Because the Super Saiyan 3 lets you tutor it from deck or grave. So just the revival. You honestly could be cheeky and just play 1, but if it gets life, you're screwed. So that's why I didn't go with 1 or 2. I went with 3 just to be safe. And then the main Gokus and Vegetas you want to fuse for sure is the Fusion Reborn ones from the starter deck, or the structure deck. My bad. 4 and 4 of each because they're good cards. So yeah, but keep in mind, they only work if you fuse with a Gogeta leader. So you have to make sure you're awakened. But by the time you fuse, you should be awakened already. So, but yeah, just keep that in mind. That's it for the 3-drops. Now for the 4s, I play 2 at all cost Vegeta. It's another fusion target, and also it's just another game ender, so another win con. It's a good card. Like when you're awoken, or if you don't want to swing, you could just go, you know, take the two life, you know, awaken yourself with that, and then give him triple strike and like pop something if you're the proper like, you know, game scenario. So good card. And then the other forge I would play is 4 Infernal Villainy Cell. I play this because it's a card that helps you defend the Deadly Defender Vegeta. Since it's a 15k in your opponent's turn, this makes it a 25, and you draw a card, so it's really good. And then I play 3 Resolute Strength Son Goku. You might question why I don't play 4, since it's like the main engine. I don't play 4 because that would be just, you know, too much. And then I could always just I could search it off with the 1-drop anyways. And you don't want to resolve his effect too many times, especially since you have to create a life. So yeah, like if it didn't have that crit life like effect, I feel like 4 would probably be good. But and also you have to have the vanilla on board as well. You just can't evolve over any Goku, so that also hurts. So I feel like, you know, 3 is for sure the perfect number. Like if you have 4, you're gonna have to like probably hard summon one of them, so it's just too much. Like 3 is the perfect number. And then since the highest level I could play is 5, the only big boy I play is the 4 of the third deck Gogeta. Although it's not as, you know, super good as like the set one with the 7-drop, it's still a good card. Being able to stack 2 of your opponent's battle cards on the bottom of their deck and draw 2 cards is really good, especially, and it's also double strike, so it's for sure a winning con. Yeah, that's it for the, you know, the battle cards. Now for the extra cards. I play 4 Dimension Magic. So like I've seen people play 3 of this, so they could like, you know, protect another card or whatever. But I feel like 4 is really good, especially in certain matchups where like it's like really aggro. This just helps you defend your Vegeta even longer. So good card. And then 4 Senzu Bean. This card's really good, especially with the Vegeta, because it brings it back up to 20, like it should be. So for sure 4. And also like just like on your turn, you could just untap your energy, so you could easily defend like a Cell or the Dimension Magic without having to pay the, you know, the cost. And then the last 3 cards in the main deck are 3 Objection. I don't play 4 because it's not like the starter deck Gogeta where like you mill, so you could like, you know, deck thin. Like this one, you're drawing like consistent, like you're just drawing. So you draw multiples of these, it kind of hurts. Even then with the starter deck one, I still played 3. But you only want to resolve this like once or twice, probably twice if your hand's like, you know, decent. But if you see the third one, it's like it's just brick. Not brick, but like, you know, it's just like dead. You just ramp it immediately. But yeah, so like you only want to like see like 2 of these in your hand. Yeah, because like if you notice, the only big thing is, you know, the Gogeta. But I still want to have enough energy to, you know, like hard summon like something. So that's why I still play it. But yeah, that's it for the main. Now for the side, although like I didn't make this deck, you know, to be like a competitive deck, like to go to tournaments. I still made a side deck if you decide to try this deck out. So 2 of the 1-drop Black Mass Saiyan. This just helps like against certain decks, like let's say veggies, right? Veggies that is, you know, rushes down, especially if they open up really optimal. This just keeps him in check. You know, just summon him. Oh, you know, Kaba, discard 2. You decided Khalifa, discard another 2. And then worst case scenario is just Self Awakener. 2 Eskai, just if you face like something that likes using Champas a lot with like the mirrors. So yeah, that's that. And also, since it's a blue deck, you could actually summon it. So yeah. 2 Kamis. So certain like this is there if you really need it. With how the deck is, this probably hurts you more. But against certain decks, you really need it though. So that's why I still have it there. In a worst case scenario, you know, this is just a free draw. So 3 Haru. You know, when you face blue or no yellow or green, you know, you set up a grave if you want to, and also just a critical that restores your energy. So you can like if you go have 5 energy, you go like say one drop Goku or the vanilla, right? Summon this on tap 4, make the Super Saiyan 3. You have this and the Deadly Defender Vegeta, and then like if you want, you could try something else. So it just helps extend combos. 2 Crisis Crushers. So like I was saying earlier, like the same thing as what was it? Oh, never mind. But it just helps against like the super aggro decks. So this works really well with the Deadly Defender Vegeta. Like if you have both of them on field against like let's say like something that has like 1-drops, it's like it's gonna be impossible for them to try getting it through you with those. So just another card to keep your opponent in check. And then if you face like a decks that play yellow, put this in. Especially if they have Bloodlust, because Bloodlust will hurt you a lot. And also Crusher Ball can hurt you, but only when you're going for game. So this just helps ensure game and also just make sure you don't like neg with like let's say Super Saiyan 3 or something. So good card. And then only 1 Mafuba. I don't have extras. Like I have extras, but in other decks, I don't want to take them out. But yeah, just 1 Mafuba. If you feel like you want to like just Mafuba something, like let's say like a Victory Strike, even the Mirror Match. Just if you want to defend yourself, just here. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This deck for sure is a a different way to play Gogeta. It's a fun variant, but like I said, I prefer the other version with the structure deck because I could play the big boy 7-drop that lets me Zen on my opponent's hand. So yeah, see you guys in my next video.